Can't you see? All this disease, the smell of sweaty feet makes me throw up. Feel all around in here.
You're in quarantine, he's in quarantine, I'm in quarantine. Is there anyone else in quarantine that I should know about?
Meow.
Hello everyone, you guys are watching Snack Chats. I'm Snack Mix, and I said I was Snack Mix. Whatever, let's keep going. I'm Snack Vic, that's Jarilla.
Hi, I'm Jorilla.
Your favorite Rilla.
Am I? Really? Just, again?
We're all stuck in a really serious predicament. So we decided to check out our favorite cartoon heroes and see how they're handling it, with a little segment that I like to call Quarantine Cartoons. Cartoons with a Q.
Whoa, find the Q.
So we found 5 somewhat related quarantine episodes of various cartoons.
More like Snack Vic found them.
So you want to start talking about them?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them were sort of new to me.
Double D! Huh? Behind you! Back, chicken boy! Back!
So I guess the first show that we watched was Ed, Edd, and A with the episode Laugh, Ed, Laugh. You want to sort of give a quick plot synopsis?
Of Laugh, Ed, Laugh?
Yep.
It definitely had me laughing, that's for sure, like every other Ed and Eddie episode.
Yeah, we get Ed, and Eddie's the best cartoon ever existed. Go on with it.
I don't know, I feel like this episode is the best to describe what it is to be in quarantine, like,
yeah.
Especially right now. And I even, like, said that Ed and Eddie called it, then Victor was just like, I don't think they called what would happen in 2020.
This isn't the Simpsons.
Yeah, the Simpsons didn't, like, just think of the future.
They want to scam the kids, but everyone's stuck at home in quarantine because of a pox outbreak.
Chicken pox.
So Eddie, with no one to scam, slowly goes insane. Hashtag relatable, yo.
I mean, we scam people on YouTube all the time, am I right? Gotta get them orders.
I meant the people going crazy part.
Nah.
Being in reverse quarantine. Everyone else is stuck at home. Probably one of the funnier episodes on this list.
I mean, that's just Ed and Eddie in general.
Yeah, you can't really be Ed and Eddie when it comes to comedy.
If you put it on the list, it's gonna be number 1.
Johnny, you dropped your face. I'll get you a new one. Any last thoughts for Laugh, Ed, Laugh?
Which one's the money one? Ed?
Eddie.
Oh, Eddie. Eddie's obviously never seen a dollar bill in his life.
Well, he was going insane because of the reverse quarantine.
Yeah, excuses, no. He's never seen a dollar bill. He only thinks of quarters.
So you want to get to the next episode?
Sure.
Screw the quarantine. I'm out of here.
Initiate containment procedure.
Ow! Ow! Oh!
Come on now.
After Ed and A, we saw Futurama Cold Warriors.
I thought it was alright.
I guess for a quick plot synopsis, Fry gets the common cold, which has existed in the future for thousands of years. So the Planet Express crew gets stuck in quarantine, and it just leads to crazier and crazier things. This was actually a post-Comedy Central Futurama.
Yeah, I mean, I know you love putting up that joke of...
Yes, I already put the clip up in editing.
No, you didn't.
I realized that you never, watch cartoons, so I can't be like, oh, how did you like this episode compared to, the Fox era Futurama?
Yeah, I didn't watch those Simpsons back when I was childhood.
I guess this episode tried to get pretty emotional, jumping back and forth from the past and future, with Fry's past with his father. Did it make you cry?
I mean, when he gave Fry, that's his name?
Yeah, Fry.
Fry gets that first sip of a beer. Oh man, that just screams America.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Plus it was nice to revisit Futurama. I haven't watched it in a while.
Yeah, I still have to watch the series, so meh.
This may hurt a little. Ow! Now I'll give you the shot.
The germs Germs are fine, man. They're part of life. That's Mother Nature trying to make you stronger.
Oh, really? You do know that the keyboard you just used has more germs on it than a toilet seat?
I guess next episode on our quarantine cartoon list is The Amazing World of Gumball with the virus.
It honestly made me want to finish the Gumball series. It's a great series, I just never feel committed.
I never really got into early seasons of Gumball, mostly because it seemed like too kiddish for me, but I really got into like a lot of the later episodes when they changed up the series to be more cynical and self-aware.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, I really feel like I'm missing out.
You want to give a quick plot summary of the virus?
Basically, Gumball can control his whole body so he never gets sick, while Paper Mache Girl is like in disbelief while a cold germ or something.
It's just some super virus that wants to get inside him.
Yeah, like it was already on Gumball, but then Paper Girl washes it off, so this one...
It developed in the first place because he refused to wash his hand.
Yeah.
After holding it with Penny. Fucking wash your hands, dude.
We also found out that Gumball can move his ears in weird ways.
I don't know, it's really weird. So throughout the episode, the super virus is trying to enter Gumball, and it keeps evolving to the point where it becomes a computer virus?
I mean...
Yeah, like the second half of the episode, they're just like, hey, I evolved to a point where I can control technology now.
I'm that type of virus now, but I still want to infect you.
The walk, Larry! Oh my gosh, your leg! Is it burning?
I overreacted. It's warming up really slowly.
That's how real computer viruses happen, kids.
I guess I just have to say, behind Ed NA, this was the second funniest episode on the list.
Yeah, definitely. And they do a lot of stuff with it too. So, simple premise, great execution.
Yeah, we need to watch more Gumball. That show's great.
It really is. And aren't they making like a movie or something?
Gumball's future is up in the air. The last thing we got was like the yearbook series, which is just sort of like extended clip shows.
Next time we see it is on Verve or HBO Max.
For a fate worse than death.
So much filth.
I guess for our next quarantine cartoon, it's Invader Zim, the episode Germs.
Honestly,
For early Zim, I think this episode's actually rather great. The only thing is that it was a frontrunner for the episode Dark Harvest, which everyone talks about way more.
honestly, I didn't really feel this episode at all. Just, there's definitely a lot funnier episodes.
I don't know, I guess Invader Zim is sort of an acquired taste. Not everyone's gotta be really into it. I thought there was a lot of funny jokes in it, especially, I guess spoilers for the end, when he was getting the whole explanation on space meat.
Utilizing advances in modern food synthesis, scientists at NASA began work on a germ-hostile space meat to be used during long expeditions into deep space. Only recently has their hard work paid off, as even more advances in the field of space meat. And having access to that technology, we make ours out of napkins.
I mean, they ultimately just use napkins.
I guess quick plot. After seeing a alien invasion movie, Zim gets super paranoid about germs infecting him, which leads to him getting a pair of goggles that lets him see all the germs around him.
I mean, he's allergic to rain, so...
Yeah, you did it! What do you think? Isn't it cool?
Anything can happen, really. But yeah, he even like goes down to the last germ that just wouldn't die. He wasted like half a damn can. Like, damn. That was gonna be a super virus.
What did you think of the Hot Topic Employee of the Month Gurr in this episode?
I mean, he was Gur. That's for sure. He never really changes.
Gurr funny. This show 10 out of 10.
I mean, design-wise, I love him, but...
Yeah, I'm all buy all the collectibles with Gurr's face on it.
Hey, I was that Hot Topic middle schooler buying all that Gur merchandise.
You want to get to the last episode?
Yeah, sure.
It's okay, kids. Just pick a corner for me to pass away. That one'll do.
Our final quarantine cartoon is from Fibia, the episode Contagi-anne? Conscience. Whatever that word says. I originally didn't have this episode on the list, but since some other episodes we wanted to watch were kind of hard to find, and this episode does have a bit of a history with the quarantine, I decided to, what the heck, let's watch it. I guess before the plot summary, an interesting note is that this episode pretty much got banned in reruns because of the quarantine, which that's kind of neat.
Ooh, I don't really see why, other than they get sick.
I guess they didn't want to cause any fear-mongering or any kids imitating TV. To get into a plot summary, and our main character pretends to be sick to get out of work, which leads the other three characters to get really sick. So it becomes a race against time to cure them or else they die.
I mean,
Sort of.
If she didn't fake it, she would have gotten sick too, so what's the real message here?
Yeah, I mean, there's a message, but they sort of gloss over that for more comedy's sake.
It's like, it was in the quota to have a message, but they were just like, we don't care.
Alright everyone, just pick a corner to die in. This one looks nice.
That's a message.
If you ever get that one virus, just pick a corner to die in. That one in your kitchen seems nice. So yeah, I guess this is the most modern episode on our list.
It really is, and honestly, I keep on forgetting about Amphibia existing.
I guess after the whole dramatic ending that they pulled,
Quote unquote dramatic.
I guess at this point everyone's just sort of waiting for what's gonna happen next.
I just feel like it's a nice show, and I'm just here for along the ride, but it's gonna be...
It's definitely a quality show. I think it's rather humorous, and I do think that they hit the happy medium of a very comedy-driven show and a story-driven show.
Yeah.
I guess with that, what was your favorite episode out of all these?
I think it was Gumball, more just because Gumball really goes out there with visual tricks and stuff to portray their story.
I guess for me, I have to go with Laugh, Ed, Laugh.
Yeah.
Because you can't beat an episode of Ed and Eddie.
You just can't.
I'm one of those people that believe that there's no bad episode of Ed and Eddie.
There really isn't.
I guess, continuing the conversation, what was your least favorite episode out of these quarantine cartoons?
I would honestly have to say the Zim episode, because compared...
Really? Especially after you said how bored you were of the Futurama one?
I mean, I wasn't bored. I don't know, I feel like the Futurama episode was at least had some memorable moments, while the Invader Zim one, it has a sort of a huge mantle compared to the other episodes to follow up on, and I feel like it just didn't hit that mark. As such, it's sort of disappointed me.
I guess I would say at the end of the day, this was actually a rather strong list of episodes, especially because if you look up episodes about viruses or being sick, you usually get a bunch of haphazard gross out episodes. I'm surprised that none of them really
Had gross out.
except for maybe Zim, but
Not even Zim really had as much gross out as it usually does.
but yeah, it's kind of hard to say that any of these episodes were straight up bad. I guess for me, the weakest one had to be maybe Futurama, just because it was kind of slower and they wanted to try to push the emotional aspect of it, because post Comedy Central they wanted to add a lot more heart to the show and not just be straight up comedy. But yeah, I guess that's that for quarantine cartoons. We'll probably make another list and maybe do a part 2 of this conversation. If you have a cartoons you want us to cover for quarantine cartoons, just put it down in the comments. Also, subscribe if anything helps. Good night, good morning, whatever. I'm Snack Mix, that's Sharilla, and we'll be seeing you later.
Achoo.